All right, hello everyone. Welcome to my political life video blog, and all right, I'll be ready to do it. So you just trust me about that. So here's my personal problem about this one. Now you might think it's so smart about MSNBC's own Stephanie Rule. Try to apologize for the comments that made Larry Kudlow's faith. Oh, really, huh? You wishful. Yeah, you see. Here's the thing. Why in the world she apologized for her stupid remarks that she just did? And you might think so smart about, yeah, President Trump has recently chose Kudlow to replace Gary Cohen for his economic advisor. You think he's, well, you listen, Stephanie. Larry Kudlow is a conservative, an economic commentator for CNBC. Kudlow Report. And why? Because everybody knows. Keep me civilized. Because during that emotion on CNBC, Kudlow says that he has hope for his new position that works out if it is God's will. Really? Yes. Now, Stephanie Rule. Yeah, she's a stupid liberal. Oh yeah, that she did made a whole remarks about, you guessed it, Kudlow's comments. Quote this: that's an interesting way to talk about being the national economic advisor to the president. So where did it all begin? To spill the conversation onto Twitter account, really? Let me put this right for you. So this is what happens. This is why Larry Kudlow on his Twitter account says, sneering at faith and God's will. Why still on air? And she believes she's believing that the people in business and economic should not have faith, according to redstate.com. Well, guess what? Guess what? Because everybody else can be civilized. So anyone can be civilized about this one? Well, guess what? Who knows? Now, Ali, Harry Kudlow's colleague chimes in. He says, "Hey, Larry Kudlow, you're in government now. Whom else would you like to remove from TV because their views doesn't suit you? Welcome to the attack. You're welcome to attack, yes, Stephanie Rule on our show, but no, I've got my partner back. Try to be your best self. Do your job at dignity and serve you wish, Ellie." Guess what? And then the following Twitter exchanges that Rule offered an apology yesterday. Or should we say? I hate to break this to you, but who knows? Give us the lives over the weekend. It says that as the reporter, oh boy, oh wow. Anyways, as a reporter, a mom, and Catholic, I know words matter, and I want to clear something up. I meant no offense when discussing Larry Kudlow's White House appointment. I apologize if my comments came off as dismissive of his faith. I would never question another person's belief in God. Well, what'd you see about that? Now, one of Larry Kudlow's accepted for the apology about this one, and then they both move on to Stephanie Rule. This is his Twitter account. Thank you for apology. I accept it. Let's move on. We'll see soon. Yes. So, anyone? Of course. So, of course, it does. The Blaze, according to Blaze.com, this is what happens. That Rule and Kudlow try to attack this. Listen to this from Larry Kudlow. Listen to this exchange.
1989. We thank him for his many contributions and wish him well.
Thank you. Larry, I talked to Mark today. It's extremely kind. The last 25 years of my life has been tied up with CNBC, which changed my life, changed my profession, and has been a family to me. And however this thing works out, it will be God's will. If there's an opportunity when my service is complete, I hope very much to come back and help CNBC. It is my family, and it has changed my life. And it's CNBC also, years back, gave me a second chance after my crash and burn. It was Ron and Sana and Bill Griffith. And the next thing I knew, I was in the rotation. And the next thing I knew, one night I was sitting on air with Jimmy Cramer. We didn't know what we were doing, but I love the guy. And it was wonderful. So I love this place. I'm honored. I'm honored to take this position. The hardest part about it is that I won't be here 3-4 days a week anymore. Well, Larry, so
now you know it happens. And then you, MSNBC, and then you, Stephanie Rule, along with Ali Velshi, try to attack Kudlow's will, you wishful thinking idiot. You wish. Listen to this exchange from MSNBC.
Talking earlier about Larry Kudlow, my friend and colleague from CNBC. Larry Kudlow said yesterday, we could have a coalition of willing trade partners to array ourselves against China. Well, that's exactly what the Trans-Pacific Partnership was that the president walked away with.
Exactly what it was.
Maybe Larry Kudlow can bring the president along to a more modern and nuanced view of trade.
Listen, maybe he can. The one thing the president does value is trust. And he's in a situation in the White House right now where he does not trust many of the people around him.
Oh, really?
He's been friends with Larry Kudlow for a long time. Larry Kudlow trusts the president as well. There could be a path here.
Well, maybe that'll happen. John, good to see you, buddy. Thank you, John Harwood.
Larry Kudlow Eamon Javers pointed it out on Twitter just a few moments ago. If you notice, when Larry Kudlow spoke on CNBC yesterday, he ended by saying, however things work out, it will be God's will. That's an interesting way to talk about being the national economic advisor to the president. God's will?
We're going to talk to you.
That is no way to do this, Mr. Velshi. You, Ali and Stephanie, pick somebody your own size. Quit mocking Larry Kudlow. He's a conservative guy. Hope you understand this. As far as we're concerned, pick somebody your own size. And that's why the moral of this political life story is this. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ali, you too, Stephanie. Larry Kudlow is a good conservative guy. He knows everything. Then the both of you do. Because you, Ali, and you, Stephanie, are such stupid, idiotic liberals of NBC machine. It's just too much. Larry Kudlow, keep up the good work. I guarantee you. Shame on you, Ali and Stephanie. You never will, do you? Anyways, that's my political life video blog story, and I'm sticking to it.